Hey guys, in this video I'm going to be telling you some lessons that you had wish you had learned earlier because see, the ultimate aim of this channel is to make you feel good. So if you feel sad or lost, trust me, I'm going to give you some knowledge and facts that will definitely make you feel better, and you can just use these tips to better your life and better your living. So let's dive right in. Number one, seek knowledge. Now, I've already told you previously that knowledge equals alignment. Knowledge is a high emotion that when you're in alignment, like when you obviously learn something, you have knowledge, you have intelligence. You're practically in alignment because knowledge is very important. So you feel good. You're not and make sure the knowledge is not something that you're forced to learn. You're like your school textbooks, your school math formulas, the English chapters, the history dates. That's not what knowledge truly means. Knowledge is basically pursuing your interests, like, and learning about something that is actually matters to you, that you actually want to learn, like learning a new language, learning about personal development, learning about what's going on in the world, learning about like different forms of culture and all of that, learning about communication, critical thinking, different forms of art. You should have knowledge and things to talk about to people. Something you should have something to talk about, something that you can share with the people. Intelligence, this is what beauty with brains really means. Brains is not just having textbook knowledge, book knowledge. It's about having an understanding of the world, and you can seek those knowledge from many things. You can listen to podcasts, you can read books, you can, there are other ways, and I will talk about it in a few minutes. But first you need to understand that you should have something to talk about to people. There should be knowledge within you, and you have to seek knowledge from various forms. You can, there's many things to learn about in the world. Even when you observe a plant, you can find out many things that many people would not have noticed. Like if I look at a plant, what thoughts will personally come to mind? This is different for everybody, but to me I would feel like plants are so independent. They are so independent, they're generous. So all of these critical thinking, analysis of things, that is what knowledge is. And having like information about every single aspect, little information. Like if I am with people, I love talking about personal development, confidence, aura. I love talking about these things. I love talking about how a person can make their life better. I have so much of knowledge, as I've shared many of it in the video, in my previous videos as well. So that is the sort of knowledge. Now it's not necessary that you have the same topic, like you have the same thing to talk about, like the same knowledge as me. It doesn't necessarily has to be personal development. I also like talking about cars. I have a lot of knowledge about cars, and I like talking to it about people. So people have things to talk about. You should listen to people, but then you should have things to share with other people as well. You should have things that you can build interest with, like with the next person. So yes, and you should like not just talk. There should be something to talk about. Not just, you should not just talk about beauty and sports. That should not be your only topic. There should be many things you can talk about. So you should have beauty with brains. Intelligence is so attractive and it makes you confidence. At least it did for me. Like people would want to talk to you if you've got knowledge, because they'd be like, that person has a lot of knowledge on this area, or that person has a lot of understanding of the world. I would want to talk to that, and I would want to learn that now, learn those things. So you hear about the knowledges of you hear about the things that other people have, and you share your knowledge, you share your experiences, you share your stories. You should have experiences and stories to tell to. So that's why go do some things, so you actually evolve different things. So go live and learn, because every moment, every experience teaches you something, because that's also a form of knowledge. Because when you prefer to observe rather than scroll, you learn so much, even in the tiniest thing, like observing a plant. What would people think about plants? Plants are just a living thing that provides oxygen. No, there's so much of things you can learn about that, spiritually, physically, mentally, whatever. So read books, listen to podcasts, observe things, observe non-living things, observe people. Listen to people talk about things. Don't just go blabbing on and on. Listen to people. They've got so many things, and everyone's analysis would be different. Like you would take that knowledge in some other way, the other person would take it in some other way. So that's the thing. Take part in every single thing, try to take every opportunity just for the purpose of learning, not for the purpose of getting a benefit, for the purpose of learning. So if you're watching this video, trust me, you're already on the right path because you're right here seeking some knowledge. Number two, enjoy the process. Some people are like, I'll be happy when I do this, I'll be happy when I achieve that, I'll be happy when I'll make $1 million, I'll be happy when I actually buy my dream home, I'll be happy when I make new friends. No, please. You'll be happy at the final destination. Don't you think that's irrelevant? Just working so much and then being happy at the final destination, which you surely have doubts about, that maybe it won't even happen. You've got the whole present with you. You think about the future. Of course, be certain that you'll be happy in the future, but enjoy your now. What's gone won't come back, so you've got this moment, enjoy it to the fullest. Make full use of it. Don't spend your thoughts on the past or in the future. Think about now, feel about now. Be mindful of your destination, be mindful of where you're going, where you want to go, but enjoy the journey, enjoy the process with it. Like, if I want to make $1 million, I'll not be like, I'll be happy when I'm able to afford that thing. I'll be happy along the process, learning new things, getting to experience different things, living my day. I'll be happy about that. So trust the process, enjoy the process. Be happy with what you have now, where you are now. Because when you feel good in the present, you are you really are so, you feel abundant in the present. You actually create and seal the goodness and the abundance for the future. So enjoy the process, because that's what you've got now. Then don't wait for it in the future, try creating it now. Don't wait for something that's going to come to me in the future. Create it and enjoy the process. Many people, this is a very like widespread opinion nowadays, that the childhood used to be magical. Of course it was magical, because it was our childhood. We were present, we were there playing with the toys, we were there playing with the cars, with the kitchen sets. We were there in the present. That's why it felt magical. So you have the reason why your childhood felt magical, because you were there, you were present, you were enjoying that specific moment and not worrying about the future, how you'll be when you grow up. No, you were playing, you were living. So that's what I want you to do right now in the present. Just because you're an adult doesn't mean you can't like be in the present and enjoy the present. That's not true. That's just a myth. You can enjoy that. You can enjoy being an adult if you are present in the moment. Think about now and be present. Number three, set high standards. If someone tells you to be humble, or keeps you, or tells you to keep your wants and needs low or think small, you tell them to shut up, please. High standards is a sign that you're of worth. You need to have high standards when considering your living and choosing people you associate with. Don't just go out and be friends with anyone, please. People can drain energy out of you. Everyone has energy, we already know that. I have a specific energy, you have a specific energy. And when the people who are definitely not meant for me, I will try to associate with them, they will drain me of my energy. They will try to influence me, and eventually I will get influenced. So that's why I need to have high standards for choosing friends. This is a very there is a very controversial opinion going around right now, that don't ditch your friends just because on your self-development path. Yes, that's very true. You don't have to ditch your friends just because you are on the verge of becoming something they don't want to be. But you can try explaining it to them. You can try teaching them how everything works and changing their opinion. Obviously, they in order to change their opinion, they need to first believe that yes, they can. They need to be willing to change. You can't make them change. You can just give your opinion. If they're not listening to you, trust me, that's the time to ditch your friends, because that's when they're going to be coming in to influence you. So if they don't want to change on things that are definitely beneficial for them, then what's the point of you even trying to change them? You cannot be responsible for anyone's opinions, thoughts, or you are not responsible for it. You're not responsible for what anyone thinks, do, or says. So you have to choose wisely. You have to choose people who bring you up. You have to have high standards for making friends. There are many people who come to me and they try to be my friend, but I don't just go out and hang around with everyone, because I know that I need to protect my energy. I need to have high standards for choosing whom I associated with. I need to have people who are like me or whom I want to be like. I need to choose people who bring me up, who like me, genuinely like me, and I like them, who respect me and I respect them. So have high standards for your dreams, for what you want. If someone tells you can't do it, like it's like asking too much. Respond by saying it's the bare minimum. The world is huge. The universe is broad. It really is. The world's wide. The universe is huge. There's so much out there in the world that you can achieve. Because trust me, people have built so much of things. People are becoming millionaires, billionaires. They are getting that. So why can't you get that? It's not a privilege. They had a dream, they had a vision, and they got to it, and you can too. So this is your time to shine. Aim for the best. Have high standards for choosing people, for your dreams. High standards for everything. Have yourself, your standards should be at the maximum, and people can't meet your maximum. If they can't meet your maximum, they can't even meet your minimum, please, then you have to disassociate with them. And this is not very narcissist of a thing to say that I will choose whom I associate with. I associate with. I will choose people who have high standards. I will choose people who reach my bare minimum. Well, it's not a narcissist thing to say. You have the right to choose the people you associate with. So why not associate with people who actually bring you up, and people who are actually helping you, who actually respect you, who are actually meant for you. So why not have high standards? Number 4, change your perspective. You have to understand that everything happens for a reason. If something didn't go your way, it probably wasn't meant for you. There was a reason behind it, and it's not necessary to know what the reason is. You just need to know that the universe always wants to work in your favor, but you block it off by your resistance. But still, the universe makes sure that it is never a loss, always a learning. So see, when you always look on the bright side of the equation, you feel better, you feel good. And that's what alignment is. That's what our aim is. We need to feel good. We need to enjoy the present. We need to live. The ultimate aim of this channel, and your ultimate aim, is to feel good. That is your purpose. That comes first before serving the world, serving your family, serving your nation, whatever. You come first. You have to feel good in order to make others feel good, and in order to make other things good. So you need to have that. If something didn't go my way, I suffered and I wanted to cry, condemn, complain, I would not, because of my perspective. Like this was the thing that I struggled with a lot. Like whenever something happened to me, I was like, why does this happen to me? Why am I always the center of such problems? Like I would cry, I would just condemn a lot, I will cry a lot, I will be so sad for so much of time. But then as like I read books, I listened to these podcasts, I learned what people were trying to actually tell me, I understood that things happen for a reason. And it is not necessary for me to know what the reason is. It just happened for a reason. It was not meant for me. That's why it didn't happen. So, and even if it did happen, it has happened for a reason. So I'm grateful that it happened for a reason, and I am looking at the bright side of the equation and able to move on and let go. I realized that it's not meant for me, and this happened for a reason, and it must be for the best of me. So when you rewire a mindset like this, trust me, you will never feel that anything is off your loss or everything goes the worst for you. Many people, like as they listen to my videos, they tell that I don't actually have some learning in my videos. I always say that rewire your mindset, turn your mindset into that sort of mindset, and try to change your thoughts. I don't give any practical tips, but trust me, what I aim for, what my purpose is to tell you how to actually change your mindset. Because once your mindset is changed, trust me, when you actually focus on something, you've got your eye on the prize. You have your mindset in such a way that's so abundant, so happy. Trust me, my job's done. When you actually feel like your mindset's perfect, you're in alignment, you're feeling happy, you're feeling abundant. When you feel good, I know my work is done. I know my work is done when you people actually try to rewire your mindset. Because this is the only advice that's actually genuine. Try to change your mindset, and I'm giving you many tips. Fake it till you make it. I've given you so many tips on how you can change your mindset, and these will, none of this practical tips would work if you don't believe you can do it, if you don't change your mindset. So that's why this is the most important tip that I give, and I believe this is the only tip that you require. So yeah, so when your brain is away from such thoughts like why does this happen to me, you'll be able to think of a solution or move on. So change your perspective from why does this happen to me, why does everything go bad for me, why did this happen, I did not deserve it. Change this to everything happens for a reason. Maybe it was not meant for me. The universe has always gotten my back and everything always works in my favor. Number 5 and the last tip, romanticize your life. Nowadays people have been started criticizing this way of living, like whoever lives for themselves, loves and admires themselves, spend alone time and makes every single moment of their life special and extra, they're being called narcissists, selfish and loners. Like how are people even confusing the two? If you don't want to find good things to wake up to and make every moment memorable, might as well just not live, because we are here on this world to live life and have fun. Our ultimate aim is to feel good, live. If you don't find things to enjoy and how to wake up, how to make every moment like a movie and just be the main character, trust me, you're not gonna serve your true purpose. Wake up every day and look forward to things. Even if you feel like there's nothing special and different in your life, try to romanticize even the simplest thing, like drinking water in a cute cup and taking a bath with like special body scrubs and body lotions. This is the key to happiness and improving your daily life. Romanticizing and finding joy and peace in every single moment, this is the key to happiness. And as I said before, your ultimate aim is to feel good, to live life. This is your ultimate goal. Everything else, like earning $1 million and being successful truly means being happy and being joyful, being peaceful, having freedom. All of these things will come when you change your mindset, when you actually live in the present and try to feel joy in every single thing. This is truly connected with the previous point, that living in the moment, because romanticizing the simplest things causes you to be in the present and actually live that moment, actually focus on what you're currently doing because of all the intricate details that are going around in you. So if I'm drinking water from the cute cup, I'm thinking about it, like how beautiful, how aesthetically pleasing this is. Trust me, it will work, and it works differently for all people. It does not, what I'm saying right now will not work for every single person, but these sort of things, these you have to figure out from yourself. I just have to tell you what you need to do, and how you figure out how to actually do that, that's your job. So don't just wake up, work and scroll and go to bed. Please go live your life, go all out and have the time of your life. If read a book, take a bath, light some candles, do your skincare and makeup while listening to jazz music, drink water in a cute cup, bake a cake, go for a walk, go to a cafe, open the windows, organize your clothes, study using aesthetic stationery, go and learn how to make the simplest moments special, because that's how life is supposed to be. I think this is a broad topic and I definitely need to address other points, so I'll make a separate video on romanticizing and all of that. So yeah, that was it for today's video. I hope you learned something from this video, and I'm proud of you for coming till the end. I hope you implement, I hope you try to understand what I'm actually trying to convey here, rather than going on what I'm saying. Just try to understand what I'm trying to convey. So that's it for today. I'll see you all next week. Bye bye.